The $1 million question every investor should ask before buying in the Smoky Mountains. If you ask me where I would spend my own money today in the Smoky Mountains, my answer might surprise you. I'd buy an existing cabin with a proven rental history. That's not because I don't appreciate new construction. I do. A brand new luxury cabin with modern finishes, an indoor pool, a game room, and panoramic mountain views. It's exciting. It photographs beautifully, attracts attention online, and often commands premium nightly rates. But investing isn't about buying excitement. It's about cash flow. And that's where many investors make an expensive mistake. The biggest mistake I see after decades in real estate, I've noticed something that happens repeatedly. People fall in love with the dream before they study the numbers. They imagined a perfect mountain cabin sitting on a mountain ridge. They picked the granite countertops, the vinyl windows, exposed timber beams, luxury appliances, and oversized decks overlooking the Smokies. Then reality arrives. Construction delays, unexpected evacuation costs, retaining walls, drywall engineering, well drilling, septic approval, weather delays, interest payments during construction, furniture packages, landscaping, months of carrying costs, and zero rental income. Before long, what looked like a profitable investment has become a much more expensive project than expected. That's why I tell my clients something I strongly believe. Cash flow begins when you buy, not when you build. Today's construction costs tell an important story. Many buyers are surprised to learn what it costs to build a quality cabin today. Current estimates place traditional mountain home construction at around $350 per square foot, while custom timber frame and luxury log homes often range from $400 to $450 per square foot before considering the land itself. Then came the mountain-specific expenses, driveways, site preparation, excavation, well installing, septic systems, utility connectors, retaining walls, stormwater management, permits, engineering. These costs vary dramatically depending on the terrain. Two lots with the same acreage can differ by hundreds of thousands of dollars in total development costs, simply because one has easier access and the gentler topography in mountain construction. The mountain often determines the budget. Why I prefer resale mountain homes when I evaluate investment properties, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for predictability. A resale mountain home gives you something a new built never can. History. You know how it rents. You know what guests think. You know seasonal occupancy. You know average nightly rates. You know operating expenses. Most important, you can verify the numbers instead of relying entirely on projections. This transaction advantage, assuming inspections confirm the home is in good condition, including the roof, the foundation, the HVAC system, the well septic system, plumbing, electrical systems, and driveway. You've eliminated many of the largest unknowns. Now you're evaluating an operating business instead of financing a construction project. The difference matters. Location still wins. People often ask me what feature adds the most value. Is it an indoor pool, a theater room, a hot tub, luxury finishes? They're all nice, but they aren't the first thing I evaluate. Location is still the primary motivator behind every successful mountain investment. A well-located mountain cabin with solid construction and an established rental history will often outperform a more expensive new built in a less location. Privacy matters, accessibility matters, proximity to attractions matter. Locations has always been difficult to improve after closing. Everything else can usually be upgraded over time. My advice to serious investors: if you're investing for the long term, appreciate and personal enjoyment, new construction can absolutely make sense, especially if you're willing to wait through the building process and absorb the additional cost and risk. However, if you want a primary goal to be building wealth through short-term rental income, I generally recommend starting with an existing mountain cabin that has a verified rental history, strong guest reviews, good occupancy, positive inspections, desirable location, opportunity for cosmetic improvements that can increase rental revenues and add value. Buying wisely one day may often create more value than spending months building from scratch. My final thoughts: every investment should begin with a simple question. Is this property going to work as a business? Beautiful cabins don't always make good investments. The numbers matter. The inspections matter. The rental history matters. And above all, location matters. If you remember only one thing from this video, remember this: cash flow begins when you buy, not when you build. Thinking about buying in North Carolina mountains, whether you're looking as a vacation home or a luxury mountain retreat or a high-performance short-term rental investment, I'd be happy to help you evaluate the opportunities before you make one of the biggest financial decisions of your life. Let's chat. No pressure, just plain talk. My name is Clem Satterfield with Cottage Realty. Thank you.